All right. Anika, can you do me a favor? Can you set up, I don't know if we can do it on this side, but can you set up the screen so that way the people that have their cameras on aren't on the first screen? Is that something we could do here? All right. Anika, can you do me a favor? Can you set up, I don't know if we can, just stop my sound. There we go. What?
Like, wait a minute.
No, I was sharing my sound.
I'll look.
Oh, so I was like, was that twice? Like, what just
It
happened?
was twice. It was definitely twice.
Oh my
I'll look to
goodness.
see if I have access to the thing.
Okay.
You know what the thing.
Okay. The thing. Okay. I trust you. I know you know what the thing is. All right, everybody. We are pitching our product today, and I am going to go first. I am going to pitch my product, and then you guys will get a chance to do it. So those of you that are here on YouTube, welcome, welcome, welcome. Those of you that are here in the Zoom, let's get this thing going. All right, I'm going to go ahead and hit record because I don't want to have y'all here all day. Did it take? There we go. So welcome everybody. It is Monday, August 4th. This is the Visibility Bootcamp. Today is a bonus course where we're pitching our products. We're pitching our digital download products. In the previous classes, we talked about apps, creating apps to give people quick wins instead of giving them PDFs. PDFs are fine. But if you can give a person a quick win, it's so much better than giving them a PDF because PDF requires some steps. What I want to show you guys today is another thing that you can offer as a freebie. So if you guys are ready, go ahead and nope, let's back it up a little bit. How are y'all doing today? Between 1 to 5. Let me know in the chat how you guys are doing today. Are you doing well? 1 being not so well, 5 being well. All right. For those that are 1 or 2 or even the 3s, let's lean into the space and let's talk to them and make sure that they're good to go. See if they need anything. All right. I am a 5 today, and I'm a 5 today because no pain. My back isn't bothering me. My shoulder isn't bothering me. So I'm doing pretty good today. I was able to do my walk, and I've been able to keep up with the fast that I'm doing. You know, I'm not watching what I'm eating because I got some blood tests to come up. Y'all know what you got to do when you turn 50. So, yeah, I'm a 5. All right, perfect. All right, now, if you guys are ready to go, if you are ready to go, give me a 1 in the chat. If you're ready to go, I want to make sure you guys are ready. So that way, when we say raise your hand and go ahead and pitch, you go ahead and pitch. If you guys are afraid to pitch, perfect. That's fine. If you guys want to just talk about things, you got questions, that's fine as well. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and I'm going to share with you guys something else that you can create as a freebie. And you let me know in the chat if this is something you want to learn how to do. How many of you have ever heard of digital puzzles? Give me a 1 in the chat if you have heard of a digital puzzle. You guys are, let's okay, so 1, y'all heard. Give me a 2 if you have never heard of a digital puzzle. This is your first time hearing that there is such a thing as a digital puzzle. Give me a 2 in the chat. Bring this over here to y'all. All right, so for the most part, on Zoom, everyone has heard of digital puzzles, and I'm checking on YouTube now. See if anybody, this is the first time hearing about a digital puzzle. So everybody knows what a digital puzzle is. Very nice. Very, 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 very. Oh, no, okay. Let me go ahead and.
Got 1 person.
All right, make sure everything is muted. All right, perfect. So a digital puzzle, you can take your art and set it up to be a puzzle. Start a new game. And you can give it to your customers so that way they can work the puzzle. You can also use it as icebreakers so people can put the puzzles together. It's a way for people to present the art that they've created. It's a way to give people quick wins where when they put the puzzle together, they can, just trying to get this thing done as fast as I can. They can hear the sound of they did it, great job. And then you can also teach other people how to turn their art into these types of puzzles. These you can give away for free very easily, very easily. And it costs $3.99 to do this. Doesn't cost a dime to create these puzzles, not a dime. And your lead magnet can be to maybe finding the prompt, maybe finding the art, maybe you even run a contest where, all right, maybe you run a contest where you see how quickly people set it up. Whatever the case may be, it's a great way for you to introduce your art to people so they know your art actually exists. The name of this site is Jigsaw Planet, Jigsaw Planet, and it is 100% free. So if you're trying to figure out something to do with your AI art, this is something that you could do with it and not even put a lot of effort into it, because the system basically takes care of itself. All right. So this is me literally working the puzzle in real time. And then once you're done, it'll give you a sound saying that you're done. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and get into the other freebie that I have. This freebie will help people create art that looks like this. This prompt generator was created in Canva. The prompt was created by, or I'll put it to you like this. I stole the prompt from Ty. It is what it is. I'm gonna say what it is. I stole it from Ty. So, but I like to give people their credit because Ty is the one who found this awesome use case for Canva apps. Very good use case for Canva apps. So in my Canva app, people can create the stickers that look like this simply by filling out these sections here. Number of stickers, you can even type it there. And then you can say generate a prompt, and there's my prompt. Then I can take my prompt and I can walk it over to any resource that I want to walk it over to. We're going to go ahead and tap into Whisk and enter the tool. All right, let's do this, y'all. I need to get this caught up. There we go. Enter the tool, and then I'm just going to go ahead and paste the prompt. Now, why aren't you pasting? Paste, there we go. And then send it through. I don't know what it's going to do on this one. I've never ran it on this one. I'm going to do 3 to 4. Oh, this is pretty good. Woo! So I got these stickers. This is Whisk, y'all. Then if I take it over to Ideogram, it may look, oh, watch this though. Let me go back. So I'm going to run it again at 16 to 9, generate. And then I am going to, and watch how quickly it generates. So just like that, it's generated. I'm going to click it, and then I'm going to select animate. I'm just going to say motion. All of these stickers are going to end up moving. All right. So instead of you trying to figure out what to type to create a set of chibi stickers, you can use this prompt generator to create chibi stickers. How can this work? How can this work for you as a freebie to collect email addresses? One of the pain points that people have is writing prompts. It's going to be like that for as long as AI is out. And you can create something that helps them create prompts for art, prompts for journal, all types of things using these Canva apps or any app generator. The Canva app is not the smartest, but it is easy to use. All right. I'm going to go back into Whisk to see, it's still running here. I want to see what it's going to do. These words, they may not be spelled properly, but you can take these into Canva, do magic, what is it? Text. You said, no, you're not doing that. What?
Be careful, because you see what happened to me when I did
magic
grab for the text. I don't know.
But my text is here and here. Oh, it ain't on the face. So I'm going to go ahead and hit play to see what they're doing. Oh, okay. Where'd she come from? What's that? Chips or a juice box? But she's talking real fast with her mouth open. But you can animate these. Like, she got a juice box too. But you can animate these inside of Whisk. And each month, if you're on the paid subscription of Whisk, which is $9.99 for the first 2 months, $19.99 for after the first 2 months. And I think there is a way to say Coach Peekaboo. Who did that? Toya. I think there's a way that you can get it as a student too. All right. So that is using Whisk. Now, here is the generator. The way that I deliver the generator to a person is I set up a listing inside of Beacons, and then I add a link. When they click free download, it will take them to this link. But before they can get to the download, they have to give their email address. All right. All right. So again, the pain point this solves is prompt writing. How it can help your customers is give them quick wins. Instead of them having to download a PDF for prompts, they can go ahead and generate a prompt right inside of the generator and then save it to their phone or even run it. Totally up to them what they do. All right. So behind me is my QR code. Nope. Behind me is my QR code to grab the prompt generator if you want to give it a try. I'm also going to put the link inside of the chat here in Zoom, on a Zoom, and also on YouTube. All right. So that is me trying it out first. Now I want to see who wants to go next. We'll do it like we did it last time. I'll have one of the coaches go next, or one of the ambassadors go next. Anybody want to share one of their apps? No? Ty's thinking she'll probably come back with an app and then give us like 8 freebies. So we'll let her think. We won't mess with her. We'll let her think, because while we're on this live, she'll probably create some new apps for us. And then, yeah, I'll go ahead and yeah. All right. So here in the audience, does anybody want to pitch? She'll have a whole suite of apps. She will. Does anybody want to pitch their app, their freebie to collect email addresses for the 4th quarter? Nobody? Nobody wants to present their app. Nobody? This is insane.
Misha,
Huh?
I'll go, but I'm tweaking something real quick, so I'll chime back in a minute.
All right. All right. Thank you, Deia. You saying that, I guess it encouraged Cemella and Tracy. So Cemella, you ready?
Not really, but yeah, I was trying to get ready, and I'm actually listening at the door, waiting for my daughter-in-law, but I'm going to go ahead and do this right quick, if that's okay.
All right. So let's see here. Does she have the right to share her screen? All right. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and share your screen. Can you turn on your camera so people can see who you are, or no?
I'm sorry.
That's okay. There she is. She popped up like Toya. Y'all see that?
I'm here. I'm here.
She popped up from the bottom of the screen like Toya. All right. So if you're ready, go ahead. We're going to put your hand back.
Yeah, sharing's not. Come on.
Okay. Let me do this first. Let me spotlight for everyone. I'm going to spotlight myself. All right. So just hold on for 1 second.
Weird.
We got to do this.
Okay. I'm going to have to move this over here.
We're not sharing yet.
Okay.
What I want you to do is go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody. Tell them the name of your business, or what your plans are, if you haven't set up an Etsy shop, or just something about you, so they'll know.
Oh, okay. Well, I've been around in these AI streets for a little bit. Cemella Savage of Savage Creative Prints. I'm technically, well, not technically, I do physical crafts, and now I'm rolling in, I've been into this digital space for a little bit, and the Canva apps have basically gotten me by the neck. So yeah, I'm loving the Canva apps like crazy. So I've been trying to learn all the little tips and tricks and stuff like that. But I've been crafting off and on for a lot of years. Started out with paper crafting and sewing, the Cricut, and been doing AI now for maybe 2 years. Um, for several years up until this year, I was doing loads of vendor events like crazy. But, I'm getting a little bit older, I must admit, and being out in the vendor streets is a little tough. At some point, you realize that you can't be pitching tents. That's too
Yeah.
much.
Or sitting in the heat with high blood pressure, right?
Or sit in the heat with high blood pressure, or
Because it
going
don't work.
going to events where the event people don't have restrooms. And I was like, no, okay, I'm done now. We're not doing that because I need to have a restroom. So, so no restroom, no me. So I've just basically been gathering, I've been here for a minute. So I've been trying to get it all together and just really hone in on just doing this on the business side. I don't like I'm trying to get better with the social media stuff. That's been my downfall, but in my mind, I know I can do it. And so, yeah, I was like, let me find the button. And so here I am. I did my app. I think I still want to tweak it, but I like what I did. So,
All right. So if
yeah,
you are ready,
I
you
am.
go ahead and share your screen. And before you could just share your screen. And if you can type in the comments your link to where they can grab it, or I don't know how you have everything set up. Remove this.
Okay,
So.
why did I just close my beacons? I don't know why I did that. Um, Let me just get the link. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll start talking about it. Let me start sharing my screen and then I'll find the link. I think I have to put this up there.
Yeah, when you're done, you can share your link at the end.
Okay, will do. Sure. Still asking me to send a request.
There you go.
See my, can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the DIY project planner for creative women. And this is to help creatives keep track of their craft projects. As a crafter, I have stuff written on way too many sticky notes. So as you go into the planner, it welcomes you. And at this point, you can start a new project. And you can decide.
Cemella and Misha, really quick. I'm looking at YouTube and
Mhm.
they can only see y'all. They cannot see her shared screen.
Really?
It just
Because
switched over. It just
I
switched
could,
over.
yeah, it just switched over. It's a
It
delay
looks
on
like it's
YouTube.
delayed.
Okay, sorry.
Got it?
No, you're okay.
Okay, so you can choose if you want to categorize what type of project you're doing, whether it's home decor, a handmade gift, celebration, or you can just choose whatever your unique creation might be. So we'll go into home decor, and then since I am getting ready to do my living room, I'm just gonna put in my living room, and then you get to add your supplies. So you add your supplies, paint, of course. And I made some new blinds. And I'll just do a couple. It's all kind of the same and you get the idea. And we'll add that and it will list everything. And then here you can set your timeline if you want to put yourself on a schedule. And you can change, today's date is the 4th, and then you can change your date, and I'll just leave it at a week from today. And we'll set our status. So is this just an idea that you have? Are you really planning it? Is it in progress, or are you done? So for me, I'm going to say I'm in the planning stage and everything is color coded. So planning is blue, and I'm going to save my project. And once you save your project, you can go back in and it will list all your projects. The color coding is here. And if for some reason you need to go into edit, you just go into edit and you can edit anything that you put in. I'll take out the room and say, for instance, I misspelled paint. And you can change that. You can remove it if you need to. You can add more supplies. And if you need any additional notes, of course, you can put down any additional notes that you might have. And then you go ahead and you save your changes. And if you carry along, and we're only in the planning stages, but you running through this project like nobody's business, and you say that you're done, you save your changes, and it tells you that you're done. You will have all your projects, and then if it's just an idea, it will pop up here. If it's completed, which I just said I was complete, and then it will be completed. And when you're done with all of that, you just keep on adding projects. And so that's my planner. My app.
Very nice. Can you show us what it looks like, your app, how your app will respond with like handmade gifts or the other? Can we see one
Yes.
more time?
It pretty much is the same. Handmade gifts. Let's say we're gonna do cards, right? Oh, wait a minute. That was supposed to, okay. Canva didn't work for me. I told it to fix that. I'll have to go in and fix that. Let me go back, start a new project. Handmade gifts. Cards. Supposed to clear that out. All right, I won't release this. I have to go back in and tell it to fix it. But it's pretty much the same idea in each category. Yeah, that was an issue, and I thought Canva fixed it for me, but it didn't. Well, that sucks.
No, it's okay. It's okay because you can always go back.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back in right now and fix it before I put the link in the chat.
All right. So before you go anywhere though, I see you have some buttons on your screen. Are all of your buttons, do they work fine?
They were all working just fine, yeah.
What about the home, the DIY planner, and the more info at the very top?
So this is the home button and brings you back to this page, right? This brings you to the app and then more information. This will take you to my beacons.
Wow. So
Yeah.
you created
That's my
basically
beacon.
like a landing page that acts as an app that can redirect people to your website.
Yes.
Not only
And
can they have a quick win with your app, but they can also find your other products, affiliate links, and you even have
yes,
puzzles.
ma'am. Yes, and I have puzzles too.
Click on the puzzles. Let them
Yeah.
see the puzzles because that's what we started with earlier. So this is perfect. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and it's my puzzle.
So she has the
And
puzzle.
I won't eat because I love puzzles. So this will take me down a rabbit hole that I probably should not go in right now at this minute. But I love puzzles. So yes, I have my puzzles here. Yeah.
Yep. So now she has activities for people to try out. And these digital puzzles, they're great. Keep putting it together. These digital puzzles are great for taking breaks at work, when you just want to just decompress for a second. You don't want to think about anything. You just want to just be creative. This gives you the opportunity to do just that and just focus, just breathe and focus on puzzles. Puzzles are a great tool for mindset. So those of you that are trying to figure out how
really
to
good
use,
at puzzles.
yeah.
So yeah,
So this is
I
really,
can't concentrate on the puzzle.
yeah. And this is free, y'all. You can create these puzzles for free 99. And then you see at the bottom right here, the time. There's a time on it.
Yeah, it's a timer on it. Yeah.
Nice, 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 nice. All right, Cemella, thank you so much. Make sure in the chat you go ahead and you give us your link so I can
Yes, I
pin it.
will. Yeah, I'll just go back and rework the planner.
Okay.
Because that was one of my, and well, for whatever reason it didn't, but I'll do that right now. And then I will put the link in the chat before it's all over and done with.
Perfect. Do 2 links, Cemella. Do one for your app and do one for your puzzles. People are
Okay.
like, what? A digital puzzle? I never saw that. Another person
Okay.
is like, I would love to create some puzzles, so they may connect with you with that.
Okay, will do.
Perfect.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. So was that hard? Was it scary?
Of course.
But you did it anyway, right?
But I said it anyway. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Now people know your name and they're gonna have your link and they're gonna be coming to your site so that way they can get all of the freebies that you offer on your site along with supporting you, the things that are there to purchase. So
Yes.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. You are welcome.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna remove you off the spotlight, take you out the hot.
Thank you.
Misha,
Huh?
she's a sassy senior.
Oh, our sassy seniors are y'all see sassy they right snaps on that, right? Because the sassy seniors are coming out and creating apps. They're creating these prompt generators. They're just showing out all the buttons work inside of their apps and it's just like, "Oh my God," so yeah, they're showing out. I don't know what y'all doing with y'all life. But the sassy seniors,
I'll be a big 7-0 in a few weeks.
oh my God.
Yeah. So yeah.
Wow. That was good. That was really
Thank
good.
you. All right, let me fix this app.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And thank you for showing us, even though it's not perfect, it's imperfect, but it's perfectly imperfect. We needed to see that.
Right.
Great job on that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, even though Tracy put her hand down, I'm going to go ahead and call on Tracy. Tracy, you ready? All right, you got to unmute yourself. Can she unmute herself?
Okay, I think I'm ready. I kind of got hot all of a sudden, but
You got
I'm
hot.
ready. Got hot.
You got hot. You're not by yourself, though. You're not in this by yourself.
Okay.
All right. So first we're gonna introduce ourselves, and then
Okay.
we're gonna talk about the solution we're bringing to the table with our app.
Okay. So everyone, my name is Tracy Hodge, and I'm the owner of Miss Tracy Designs. That's my company, and I've been part of DCT, I want to say probably since January. And I'm a nurse by trade, a registered nurse, but I love all things wellness, all things self-care. Um, I love AI. Since I've gotten into it over the last several months, I've just learned so much by being in the community. And also, I've been able to create a lot of different apps and things I've utilized on my job at work with some of the staff there, gotten a lot of good feedback there. I've also had occasion to drop some of my apps into the community as well and gotten a lot of feedback on it from everyone as well. So glad to be here to share one of my apps with you all today. It is a self-care app. Kind of like a prompt generator that people can use. And with this generator, they can use it to create self-care prompts with different scenes that they can use if they're creating a journal or they wanted to maybe create an affirmation card or just a variety of different things. It will allow them to create different images. And I'm happy to show it to you all.
Perfect. Before you show us though, Ty put something in the chat. What'd you say, Ty?
I said Miss Tracy gonna be a certified AI coach this month, so I just want to put that out there.
But not just a certified AI coach and a certification, accredited certification. She's going to be
Yes.
an AI coach, and she could take that certification on her job and show them how to use the AI tools to do whatever she wants to show them how to do. So
Yes.
congratulations on that.
Thank you. Thank
All
you.
right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take myself down. And let's see, where's my move spotlight? There it is. And whenever you're ready, go ahead and request to share your screen and I'll approve it.
Okay.
And Cemella, don't forget your link. We're waiting on your link. Hurry up, Cemella. We need your link. Did she put it up already?
Yes, I'm here. I'm working on it now.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Perfect. There you go.
All right. I think I'm just waiting for it to. Okay. Can you all see my screen?
Yes,
Okay.
right.
So- Okay, hold on. Let's see.
Oh, she had a. Oh,
Sorry.
that's okay.
Okay, here we go. So can y'all see everything?
Yes, we see a self-care prompt generator.
Okay, so this is my self-care prompt generator that I created. And so as you can see, this is the first page of it. And then on the second page, design a visual moment of wellness. So on this prompt generator, it's pretty easy for people to use. I do provide them with instructions on how they can actually use it, how to get started with it. I provided some use cases where they can use it for digital art creation, social media content, digital products such as I was saying earlier, planners, journals, stickers, printables, and it can kind of help them create consistent characters and themes. And it can also be used for brand assets. As far as the generators that they can use to do it, they can actually use Google Whisk, they could use Midjourney, Canva, and even ChatGPT. A lot of times recently, I've been using Whisk a lot, which I'm loving, and also using Gamma as well. But you can use the generator of your choice. You can also utilize it to create coloring pages also. Okay, so moving on. So with the generator, I created the drop-down menus for them to make their selections. So let's say, for instance, we're going to go with an African American hairstyle. Let's say a messy bun. That's one of my favorites. Self-care activity. Let's say the person is journaling. And the mood, let's say they're kind of relaxed. Oops. Relaxed. And their skin tone, I'm going to say medium. The outfit they're wearing is maybe something relaxing. I'm going to just say maybe a luxe loungewear. The setting, let's say they're on the balcony with their plants. Time of day, early morning or morning time. Then you're going to click on generate prompt. Okay, and this gives you your prompt here, and then you can copy it to your clipboard. And I'm going to open up the Whisk here. And I'm going to, paste it. Okay. And it just takes a moment for our image to come up. And that's the image. The one thing I did forget to do when I made the when I made the selection, I forgot to select the art style. So you can, for the art styles, you can make your selection. You can go with a Pixar style, chibi, watercolor, line art if you're doing a coloring page, realistic, semi-realistic, animated, anime, comic book, storybook, minimalist, flat design, 3D render. So whatever you choose, you can really pretty much make your decision. And you also have a random button, so you can kind of pick randomly what the person might be doing. So let's try this one. Let's see, generate prompt. Let's see what we come up with. And I'm on my iPad, so it's not as easy for me to just kind of copy and paste. And with that, I have to kind of back out of everything to put the next prompt on. But okay. Okay, so that's another one that was from a random prompt. And let's see. Okay, and here's some ones I had done earlier before we got started. And these are from my generator as well. So as you can see, these would be great to maybe include with affirmation cards, or let's say if you were creating a journal book, you can maybe include these in there as well. Or for whatever, you can also change these into coloring pages also. So that is, let's see, go back to my generator. So that's pretty much the generator. I also created a link to my website, I believe it's down here. Oh, sorry. The link is, oh, here it is. Sorry. I'm a little nervous. That's for my beacons page. And so I'm in the process of uploading, because I've created probably about 40 to 45 different generators, different ones. And I'm in the process of getting everything uploaded. But that's my self-care prompt generator that I wanted to share with everyone.
This
Any
is
questions?
really good. This is amazing. And the fact that it has different options for the styles is huge. So that way people can go from one art style to another art style and still not have to go outside of your app to be able to create what it is they want to create. And then they can take it over to their favorite AI generator, AI art generator. Ours at the moment is Whisk, WHISK, because it's fast, it creates cute images, and you can animate them all in the same place. All right. Ty said, listen, the sassy seniors, everybody, they're all showing out. I don't think she's not a sassy senior, is she?
No, I don't think so. I just so happened to say it. Are you, Miss Tracy? Are you?
Well, I guess you could say I am.
Are you over
But
50?
but I'm not necessarily claiming it, but okay. Yes.
You know,
said
they
yes.
said over 50. I wouldn't claim it either, but that Misha wanted to be
Yeah.
included, so that's why they lowered it to 50.
Yeah, we lowered it to 50 so that way me and Demia could teach the class, and then Ty could come in and teach next year. And then Anika, I think she got about 5 years or so.
No, Anika is this year. Anika's older than me.
No, I'm next year. I'm 50 next year. Don't be
Still booked
rushing.
before me.
Don't be rushing.
Tracy, I wanted to tell you really quick on
Mhm.
YouTube, you had some shout outs. The one I like is this one person said, you have the sweetest voice. It's so calming. Someone else said, Tracy did her thing with this prompt generator. Someone else said, these are nice for affirmation cards. For sure, they're nice. This generator is amazing. Awesome. Love this. So they shouting you out over there on YouTube.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You are welcome. And thank you for sharing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I still need Cemella's link, and I need your link so that way they can get to you guys.
They're
Okay.
asking for it. Somebody just asked for it actually.
Okay, I'm gonna drop it in the link for y'all.
Yeah. Nicola is over on YouTube. Nicola, if you're supposed to be in this class, then you need to make your way over to this class. I sent the email out to you. You can also check.
And I posted.
You can also
check
check
it
just check the presentation and head on over here so you can share what you have. All right. Does anybody else want to share an app? We have some special stuff we're going to do after the app sharing. Anybody else?
I don't want to share, but just really quick, y'all notice how different the two generators we just saw? How it was like out of the box. It wasn't just an art prompt generator. It was literally like an experience that Misha talks about. Like they walked us through an experience with those apps. Did y'all notice that? Or is it just me?
No, I noticed it too. I noticed it too. Yeah. So giving people digital experiences and not just PDFs. PDFs, they have to download, they have to copy information from it. First of all, they got to remember they got the PDF. Then they have to remember to download it. Well, back it up. First, they have to remember that they got the PDF. Then they have to find the PDF. Then they have to wait till they get to their computers, most cases, to use the PDF. They may try to use it on their phones or on their iPads, and it may not show up the way they want it to show up. Then they want to copy stuff from the PDF. Then they want to run, if it's a prompt guide, run a prompt into their favorite AI generator. With an app, they can open it up on their phones, push a button, create a prompt, copy the prompt, use the prompt. So it's a better experience for your customers. All right. So Cemella, she is sharing her puzzles with us, so you guys can try out her puzzles. I'm going to go ahead and paste this inside of.
I got you already.
Oh, you got
I posted both. In YouTube.
In YouTube, you posted both, so I just gotta find them so I can pin them.
It's under my Charmarie sheet. There's the one, and then they're both right up under each other.
Okay, let me refresh. I may need to refresh on YouTube because it is lagging. So let me see here. I don't see your, unless it's under, I don't
Misha, if you don't see it, I sent it to you in private message too, both links.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, because I didn't see it. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna put some Millas up and paste it, and then I'm going to go ahead and pin it. So both of hers are now here. And then we're going to wait for Tracy's, and then I'm going to go ahead and pin Tracy's. So make sure you guys click on those links and get their freebies right now before those links go away.
Hers is in the chat. Tracy's is.
Tracy's in the chat now? Okay. So
I just put it to my Beacon store. Is that okay? Or do I need to put it separately?
That's perfect. You're fine. Yep. So we're going to put your name here, Tracy, and then put that. I'm just going to hold it there for a second. Perfect. Thank you, Tracy. All right, Daphne. Daphne Marie, you ready? You ready?
As ready as I'm going to be.
That's what it's about. That is what it's about. I'm going to go ahead and spotlight you.
Okay.
And I'm not going to have you there by yourself. So I'm going to add myself as a spotlight. And I am going to say welcome and thank you for sharing your gift and your talent with us. Now I need for you to tell us your name and tell us what you're going to show us.
I am Daphne Marie, better known as Miss Daphne. I am a licensed esthetician and a wellness mentor for women. So my company is called Nola. It's a skin and soul care company. It's a wellness brand that helps women who are over 45, 50, midlife menopausal mamas like myself, get the rest, the relaxation to prioritize it, first of all, for themselves and not feel guilty about it.
That's what's up. And not feel guilty about it. A lot of people feel guilty about rest. Like they need to earn it. Rest is a birthright. It's part of the makeup. So creating a space like that for people is so needed. So thank you for that.
And I use skincare as a tool for that. So
perfect.
Help them with touch, power of touch.
Yes, I cannot wait to hear what you created. So what did you create?
So I created an app. It's like a journaling app with affirmations, and we have some mini rituals. Can I share?
Yes.
Okay. Where am I? Here we go.
So I love the fact that they're sharing, they're on here, they're sharing their screen. So they're getting, not only are they getting used to sharing their voices and their faces on screen, but they're also getting experience with sharing their screen, just coming on, pushing buttons, sharing screen, getting people to their, this is a beautiful image. Getting people to their offer. This is really pretty.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So like I said, I speak to women who are 45 and over. over 50. A lot of us are still raising young children. My youngest is 10. We're caregivers, we're business owners, and we prioritize everyone else but ourselves. So this is just a way to slow down a little bit at the end of the day or in the midday and prioritize ourselves and give ourselves some self-love. So this is my cover. So it's on Newer Skin and Soul Care. And I created a 5-day skin and soul reset. So it's to get back to your reset guide. It's a 5-day reset to help Black women 40 plus reclaim their peace, prioritize rest, and feel like themselves again. And a lot of us don't realize that there is a slight difference between rest and relaxation. Rest is when you're slowing down, you're taking a nap, you're sleeping, and the relaxation part is the ritual part where you might go get your nails done, or you might sit and read a book or meditate or do something that just allows yourself to calm down a little bit. So I'm speaking to those women who needs not just to rest, but they need to learn how to relax as well. So this is a 5-day reset app that they can come in, and it's saying this is a 5-day reset designed specifically for you to nourish your soul and rejuvenate your skin. Each day offers a moment to pause, reflect, and reconnect with the divine beauty that lives within you. This is your sacred pause, your daily return to self. You got this, and God got you. So I'm just asking the women for like the next 5 days to just take 10 minutes to yourself, just to make yourself important. That everything else can be put in the back burner. Now it's time for you to focus on you. So I have a button here to begin your journey. So each day has a different theme. So day 1, we have reconnect and release. And the affirmation for that day is I release what no longer serves me. I am worthy of peace and restoration. We have a journal prompt here that you can type in. So what am I carrying that I need to put down? Name 3 burdens that you can release today, and you can just put in something. You can type as many as you want. Then we have a mini ritual. So today's mini ritual would be a sacred face cleanse. So I'm trying to teach women that even though we may take care of our skin, we need to use that as a way to really focus on ourselves, not just do it and rush out the door like a lot of us do, but take a moment to really touch yourself, to love on yourself, to speak affirmations to yourself. So this mini ritual would be a sacred face cleanse. Find a quiet space, take your deep breaths. As you cleanse your face, just imagine washing away all your stress and your tension. Then gently massage your temples, your jawline, release any held tension. And then as you rinse, affirm to yourself, I release what no longer serves me. The soul note for that first day would be, your worth isn't measured by how much you carry. Today, practice the sacred art of release. Just as the trees shed leaves that no longer serve them, you too can let go of what weighs you down. God never meant for you to carry everything. In the releasing, you make room for peace. And then I also have a beauty and wellness tip for each day. So this beauty and wellness tip is facial tension can accelerate aging. So you try this. You put your tongue on the roof of your mouth, smile, and release. So that's just a small exercise you can do daily, especially if you're starting to feel tense in your face. Repeat that 5 times to release your facial muscles, and you reduce some stress lines. So we're going to go through different rituals, different affirmations. Day 2 would be breathe and believe. My breath is my anchor. With each inhale, I receive divine strength. You have your journal prompts, your mini rituals. On this day will be a breath practice. You have your soul notes. You have your beauty and wellness tip. So we're going to go through this for 5 days. And this is just your way of spending time with you that you so desperately need. And so at the end of the journal, and also you can go through the end, and each day you can just click off which ones you've done. There's also a daily check-in. Did I speak life over myself today? Did I care for my skin today? Did I take time to reflect today, or did I prioritize my self-care today? So you can go in and there's a daily check-in every day. So as we go through all that, you can finish up. So you did it, Queen, for 5 days. You chose yourself. You prioritized your well-being. You showed up for your soul and for your skin. And stress will definitely show on your skin. It shows up in many, it could be breakouts, it could be dry, dull skin. And also as we get older, our skin changes. So learning that rest and relaxation can also help us look younger, longer. So all of that is in this. So you did it, Queen. Then down here, I just have some links. You can join our community, and this takes you to the Beacon site. And I lost where I was. So each thing will take you to, let me go back to it. It'll take you to the Beacon site. So here also, this is where you can get the Gap. This is where you can get the facial oil. And so that is my journal that I just lost. I'll find it back.
Your tab is right there at the top.
There you go.
Where it says 5-day reset.
Yeah, I have to get back. Here we go. No, here we go. There we go. I'm back. And so it just, all these links will take you to that. And if you want to go over it again, you can just start again and it'll take you back to the very first page. And that is that.
Nice. Thank you for this, Daphne. Let me read.
you.
Don't go nowhere. Stay right where you are. I want to read what people are over here saying on YouTube. You can see what they're saying over here in Zoom, especially with Ty with all her O's, W's, INGs showing.
Oh, I wasn't.
Yeah, in the chat. So over here on YouTube, somebody said the generator covers all bases, our spiritual, physical, and mental. Beautifully done. Wow, this app is absolutely amazing. So unique. You delivered it very well. Congratulations. Love this. I really like this. This is a nice, well thought out app. Amazing app. I love it. People clapped and people said this is
Thank you. I need to tweak it some, but thank you.
You're welcome. You didn't even have to tell us that because we thought it was good.
Well, I always want to tweak more. I have to take my hands off stuff a lot. So
y'all see the heartbeat you see the heartbeat on the y'all see that? Wow, wow, wow. So this has been really, really, really amazing. So thank you for sharing, Daphne.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Make sure you share your link inside of the chat so that way we can get it up on, we'll have it both in Zoom and also on YouTube. All right. So
Can I say something really quick? Who is that? Daphne?
It
I like how you took your career because you're a licensed esthetician.
Skincare girl. I'm a skincare girl. Skincare girl. That's good.
Y'all are showing out. But I like how you took pretty much your passion and turned it into what you turned it into. Like, y'all are blowing my mind.
Well, the thing is, when I would do facials, when I was doing it, I kind of stepped away. I like the teaching part more. Most of the women, their main thing, of course, they want their skin to look good, but their number one thing was always, I just feel so good. I needed this rest. I needed to just lay down. So,
is your background? Did you create that image too for the background?
I did.
AI art, y'all.
That's amazing. It is so amazing what everybody is creating and how they're presenting it as a solution to pain points, rest, creativity, all types of things they're creating. You know what I would love to see somebody create, the type of app I would love to see somebody create? One for recipes. One for recipes. like an app where they can build something like, what do you want to eat? And it builds it out. You put the ingredients in it, tell it what you want or tell it what you can't have, and it builds something out. I can't wait to see something like that. All right, Deia, she looks like she's in a thought looking at that app.
I'm doing something else. Hang on, so I gotta do it on my phone, having some Zoom issues. So let me pull it up.
So you're gonna share it on your phone?
Yes, hopefully it'll come through. Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and should I hold off on making you adding a spotlight?
Yeah, give me just a second. I'm gonna see if I can do.
Are you logging into the Zoom with your phone too?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're gonna have two. You're gonna have your phone and you're gonna have your computer.
No, I just have my phone.
So you're gonna, okay.
All right, so I hope, let's see, that I can. All right, get to. Okay, all right. I think, is it a bug? Okay, what is it doing? Saying, okay. Can you see my screen yet?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So, all right. So it looks like an app. Do you see it? Like a mobile app?
Yes.
Okay. And I can't see it. It's so tiny. Okay.
Before you even go on, Deia, this is actually perfect so people can see what the apps will look like on a phone when they present it, when people open it up. This is why these digital experiences matter.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we ready.
All right. So good afternoon. My name is Deia Bowling, and I'm a member of DCT. And my guess superpower is that I love helping people with mindset shifts so that they can transform their lives, they can get unstuck. This came out of my lived experience as a single mom at 40 years old and was severely underemployed. I just felt stuck. And it's funny, I was too an esthetician. Before I left the profession, I was doing body waxing, which I was totally over that. So I needed to figure out how to pivot, right? And so what this app is kind of a snapshot to how I was able to transform my life through the power of the law of proximity, right? I don't know if you guys are familiar with this. Some people are familiar with the secret, or people use the secret to transform their lives. And so we'll get into what the actual meaning of it is in just a moment. But so most of the apps that I create, they come out of my need. Like if I need to be organized, I'll create an app. So now go down the rabbit hole. So I'm usually down the rabbit hole, getting sidetracked. But so most things that I do create, I create for myself. And I said, wonder, can I share this with other people? And so then I turn it into an app or some other type of product. So welcome to magnetic proximity. Shift your space, align your energy, attract what's meant for you. Feeling scattered, drained, or stuck in strategy loops? Well, magnetic proximity helps you by helping you check your proximity pulse, who's helping versus holding you back, refocus on what actually supports your goals, choose one aligned action that gently shifts your energy, and stretch your environment without burning out. So this whole idea about leveling up and, for business owners, for creators, or people who even you could be a mom, just like, man, I'm stuck. My kids are leaving home. I'm an empty nester. What else is there for me to do? So this is a quick way that you can look up on your phone to find out, how can I shift and that it still feels like me, right? Because a lot of us, we find ourselves in places that may not be in alignment with ourselves. And so the only way to reach our goals, business and professional, is that we are aligning ourselves with the appropriate things, places, and people. So this isn't about doing more, because God knows we have enough on our plates. It's about doing what's aligned. So we're going to start by choosing where you are today, and then we're going to tap our way into clarity. So I'm going to go into how to use this app. So it just talks about, it just lays out what it is. This is welcome to your proximity journey. This app helps you audit and optimize the people, places, and energy around you. Small shifts in proximity create big changes in your life trajectory. And so one of the key principles, it says, you become who you spend time with and are influenced by the environments you frequent. So we all know the old adage, birds of a feather flock together. So we're all very familiar. And as we get older, this becomes more important to us, right? Or if we're on a mission to change our lives, it becomes more important that we are in the proper places and spaces. All right, so proximity pulse. What it does, it evaluates your current circle and environment. When to use it, when you feel stuck, drained, or unsure if your environment supports your goals. What you'll get, a color-coded assessment, green, yellow, red, with a specific micro action to improve your proximity. The goal filter. So the goal filter aligns your circle with your specific goals. When you're going to use this when you have a clear goal, but feel like your environment isn't supporting it. And you'll get personalized advice on what to focus on and what to avoid based on your goals and biggest blocker. All right. Do I have any questions? Misha, you got questions so far? No?
So far, so good.
All right. So, it's important that, I know for me that I experience quick wins, right? So I built in one tap actions and things that will give me kind of quick things that I can do to shift. So what the one tap action does is gives you one simple action to shift your energy today. You'll use it when you want to take action, but don't know where to start. So you'll get a random actionable micro shift you can do right now, like text someone who believes in your dreams. So then the circle expander. So this is about the places in our social circles or personal circles. So it suggests gentle ways to grow your network and environment. You'll use this when you're ready to expand, but don't want to overwhelm yourself. Getting out, meeting new people can be a lot, especially if you have anxiety. So this is a good way to do it. What you'll get is a soft stretch action, like join one online community or unfollow 5 draining accounts. So being in this cyber world, the social media world, that is a huge thing. So how to get started. So step 1, you'll start with proximity pulse. You'll get a baseline reading of where you are right now. And then you'll take your micro action. You'll do the suggested action within 24 hours for maximum impact. And 3, use other tools as needed. Come back weekly or when you feel stuck for fresh insights. So there's some best practices. I won't read all of this stuff. And so if you click down here, it'll take you back to the first page. So, okay, so let's click on the proximity pulse. So I want to see where I am right now. So it says, who do you spend the most time with? So is it people who encourage and challenge me to grow? A mix of supportive and draining people who complain, gossip, or discourage my dreams. Let's say we're going to do a mix, right? Do they stretch or shrink your goals? Yeah, they may be supportive, but they don't push me. How often do you feel energized by your environments? Let's say most of the time. All right. So this says it's mixed signals. You have some supportive influences, but there's room to optimize your circle for faster growth. So my micro action is identify one draining relationship or environment and spend 20% less time there this week. So I could either go get another, do another one. So there's a goal filter that you can go to. You can put in what you're wanting to accomplish. Let's say grow my digital business. I'm spelling it right. It's really tiny. All right. Okay. It says, what's your biggest blocker? Is it fear and self-doubt? Too many distractions and shiny objects? Being around people who don't get it? Feeling overwhelmed and scattered? So I have shiny object syndrome. All right. So it says to reach my grow my digital business goal, surround myself. Sorry. Uh-oh. Dang it. Sorry, I missed it. Okay, let's do it. Okay. All right. And so grow my digital business. Surround yourself with focused, disciplined people. Find accountability partners who call out your scattered energy. Now, here's some things to avoid. Avoid social media rabbit holes and people who constantly chase the next shiny object. Unfollow accounts that make you feel behind. All right, so we can get more support. I'm not sure if this link is actually working right now. Okay, so I gotta fix that. But so then, now you don't have to do all of these at one time or in the same day. You know, you can go where you feel like you need it the most. So this is my daily win generator. So today it says, spend your time in nature to reset your energy. Let me see, let's do another one. Listen to a podcast that expands your thinking. So you can kind of cycle through those. And then circle expanders. I like this one. So pick one way to stretch your network, space, or mindset softly. Now this says share one authentic post about your journey. So I could post about, you know, my time as a single mom and some of the things I did to transform my life within a year. So we can go back to the front. So that's the basic functionality of the site. So we also built in a community function. So let me put my email address in. Can't spell. Okay. All right. So it's kind of like a Facebook type of setup, or, you know, most groups will have this type of setup. So I could share my insight, my proximity insight, or wins or questions for the community. So I could share the post. It'll show who's active. And so I thought that was a nice feature because everybody might not want to join, you know, a separate community, or they might just want something kind of on the fly. So this kind of serves that purpose. And so I will be starting a school community soon so people can join the waiting list. So when that launches, they'll be the first to know. And and it says, do you want to go deeper? So I have to connect the freebie, but I'll drop the link in the chat to the freebie for you guys, but I have to connect it to this. So that is the Magnetic Proximity app. Any questions?
Well, let me read these comments to you first. Somebody said, before you even started talking to Mia, they were like, I already know I need this. Another person said, beautiful. Another person said, oh, my stress level will go down. She also said this is needed everywhere. She said she can't stop tapping the screen and this is blowing her mind. Wow, I am blown away by this app.
Thank you. Thank you so much. This is, I have to sometimes, like a lot of creatives, pull myself out of the rabbit hole and resist from trying to keep tweaking and tweaking and tweaking to make it perfect. And so I'm super excited about this. I am working on a whole suite of mindset apps and GPTs. So if you sign up on my mailing list, you'll be the first to know when those items drop as well. And there'll be classes. So, thank you so much.
What we need from you is the link so we can sign up for your emails.
Yes, ma'am. Hold, please.
Somebody said, Intuitive Priestess on YouTube, she said, my question is, can I have the link?
Yes, so here
and then somebody else said, wait, I'm not the only tweaker. No, you're not the only tweaker. You know, we tweak things and tweak, all right? So
queued up, hang on. I'm gonna drop it just now. I thought I had it queued up. Hold on. I'm listening.
So I just invited the entire DCT crew to join this live. So more people are gonna be coming in. All right, so they'll be seeing your link. So what I need for you guys to do that presented, do a quick blurb about what you presented, like what your app is about, or what they can get when they click your email address, or the link where they can get let us know what you're offering. So that way I can take that information and copy it over inside of YouTube so they can have it too.
Okay.
So we're not looking for perfection.
All right, so I just gotta find it. It's so hard doing stuff on it. Thank you, everybody. Okay, let me mute myself while I find the link and I'll drop it in.
Okay, perfect. All right, so before we go, unless somebody else has an app to share, does anybody else have an app to share? No? All right, so we got some people. Jennifer, you want to share your app?
Sure.
Uh-oh. What you say?
Yes, I do have an app. I'm sorry. I have someone in the back to share.
That's okay. So you ready? Oh, she must be talking to somebody.
Up now, sorry.
Okay.
It's under digitalmediaaicoach.com.
All right, so you ready to present it?
Yeah. I'm on my phone. I'm not on my desktop, so that's just taking a second to grab it.
Okay.
Sorry, I should have had it prepared.
All right. Dr. Tanisha, she's here too. She said she was voluntold last week that
Tell her we was waiting for her at the door.
She couldn't find the link. She couldn't find she didn't get the link. So I'm like, nope. We her and Nicola. I gave them the link. I said, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna open up to the entire community. So when Dr. Tanisha presents, we all can lean in and hear what she got.
Early, I was in a therapy session.
No, you're good. Well, you're good. We just started early, so that way we can give more people a chance. So you're good. Perfect. Oh.
So I'm still trying to figure out things. I call myself the Digital Media AI coach. By profession, I teach high school students about digital media, photography, videography, animation.
Wow.
So just throwing out a few things. I recently created a free GPT for teachers, like creating a welcome song for the first day of school where they can add and personalize songs, adding their names and students' names, and learning it from DCT on using Suno. So it's a step-by-step. I give them first a PDF to do their first song that does everything for them. All they have to do is add the names and then bring into Suno and copy and paste. And then if they want to extend that, I sell the GPT to create songs for lessons and more. And also just free different things that I've created with promos, and I created a avatar GPT where you can create different looking avatars with your selfie by just uploading that. That's free. This little Jibby animation was pop trending, so I also created a prompt for that for free. And some of the digital products. I also can help you businesses create promos by creating promo pics using like selfie photos of their products and service and make it more enhanced and look more professional without using a photographer or using product photography. So that is a thing. And then I'm just adding my Instagram to show some of the things I've been able to do with some of the things I've created. Mhm. So, oop, I can go into um, I'm a lot. I don't know. So, is there anything you wanted me to go into, or I can stop sharing?
Do you have an app that you want to share with us so we can see how it works?
I have the GPT. Do I have an app? Um, Not out. So I had created GPT to create images. That's the next thing that I've learned in DCT. But that's not ready yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's perfect. That's perfect. So well, first of all, I'll tell you this. When I saw your site, I thought I was muted. I was like, oh, this is nice. So we can go to your site to not only create art, but we can create music as well. And
Mm,
then we can also hire you to do the work for us if we need
yeah.
that, right?
Yeah.
So that I really, really, really like. So make sure you share your link with us so that way we can get it out to people. Right now I'm sharing Demia's. I'm putting it into the chat on YouTube. And whenever you're ready to share your link, just drop it and we'll drop it onto YouTube.
Okay, thank you so much for
You're
letting me
welcome.
share.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. So my GPT creators, y'all ready? Because I know Charlene. Oh, no. We got to do Dr. Tanisha. Dr. Tanisha, where you at?
Nicole is here too, FYI.
There she
She
is.
was.
There she is. So Dr. Tanisha, you ready?
You're muted.
She's trying to find a button. Y'all see her? There she go.
Yeah. Yes.
Uh-oh, turn off one of your, because you're in here twice, so you need to turn one of those off.
Because my
That one's
computer
good.
is acting super strange.
Okay.
So,
Well, we can hear you. We hear you on the
We hear you
one, and then
good.
we see you on the other one. So you're good.
Mhm.
okay. And share. Can you see it?
It's loading.
Okay.
We can see it now.
Okay. Hi. Do I have to answer questions? I remember you was asking questions the last time.
Yes. So what we want to know is something about you. What's your, tell people your name, what you do, the name of your business, why you do what you do, how you can solve pain points and help people have a dream outcome with whatever it is you want them to be able to do. I will tell you guys, she is a licensed psychiatrist or psychologist.
Psychologist.
She's a licensed psychologist. So you guys lean in on this. We're ready for you. Go for
You
it.
asked so many questions, and I feel like I should talk to you like chatty and be like one at a time. Um, so, hi, I am Dr. Tanisha. I am a clinical psychologist, and I focus mainly on Black girl joy. I work uh, particularly with Black women around creating really joyful and fulfilled lives. And one of the ways that I do that is by promoting boundaries and by promoting values driven living. So one of the things that I always ask for my clients to do is to journal. And I recognize that staring at a blank page can be stressful. So I like to give journal prompts. So for this app, I created the Black Girl Scribble Space, which is a journal prompt generator. So you go here. Is it working? Ooh, okay. So so you start here, and this is the little home page. And you, uh-oh, that's not where that button's supposed to go. Oh, Jesus. What happened just now? All right, we'll just do it from Canva. Hold, please. All right. So we go here, and I hope it doesn't open that up again. It does. All of the buttons open that up. That wasn't happening last night. Well, what it's supposed to do is you can put in, you can choose from a drop-down menu what your mood is at the moment and what your purpose is for journaling. And then it will give you 5 journal prompts that you can use to go ahead and start writing for some clarity. It's really helpful in allowing for I think at this point, hundreds of different combinations of prompts. So the likelihood that you're going to get repeats is going to take a long time for that to happen. But the whole goal of it is for you to be able to think about what you're feeling in the moment, think about what you would like to get out of journaling right now, and have a place to start that isn't just you staring at a blank page. If all of the buttons didn't point to my to my book, the about button talks a little bit about why I started doing this. So my practice is called Insight to Action, but I'm known around the interwebs as Ask a Black Psychologist, and that has come into existence because I do think that there's a need for one, for more Black mental health professionals to be front and center so that when Black people have questions about mental health, they can get answers from people who they can reasonably assume understand where they're coming from. And as for resources, there is my community, which I think that's probably going to lead to the book. Oh no, that leads to my community. So weird. So I started this community. It's a free community for Black women who have come to thrive. And I also have a prompt guided journal that I created for people to be able to build better relationships by having better boundaries. And that I have it linked to my Amazon because I want people to write. Now, it does exist on my beacons as a digital product, but I think that the connection to your emotions that comes from putting pen to paper is really important. And so that's why I have both versions, and I tend to lean towards the print version. I guess that's it.
All right. Do you want to show us how the app works?
Well, the app doesn't seem to want to work at this
Oh,
time.
okay.
It's making every link point to the
Your
book,
book. Okay,
but
that's
only
fine.
one link is supposed to do that. If you want to give me a few minutes, I can fix it.
That's fine. That's fine. So what you can do, because you can just give us the link, and then when it's working, we'll just already have the information.
Okay.
All
If
right.
I go back to it
Oh.
here, it should be.
Okay, hold on, because she's getting into something that y'all should know. All right. So she's going into the back end of her app, and she's in Canva. Over on the left is the conversation with Canva. Then over on the right is what Canva created based on the conversation. So now she's about to tell it to fix the stuff that she wants it to fix. So go for it, Dr. Tanisha.
So those buttons were my buttons that somehow got screwed up. The app itself here in Canva is fine. So
Oh,
you would
okay.
choose your mood, and you have about 13 choices. So we could say lonely, and then choose your purpose, and we can talk about boosting confidence. And then you click see my prompts, and then here you have 5 prompts that will offer you an opportunity to explore some things. And then you can copy them to your clipboard, because that whole emailing thing was just not happening for me. um, and then if you scroll up here, you can go to the About page where it talks about this, resources. So you can click here if you would like to actually have a consultation with me. I am licensed to practice in 42 states, so you might be one of them. If you want to have a conversation about that, you can click this link. Here is where I host my ebooks on Beacons. Yay! These are my ebooks. So this one is the journal in digital version. This one is an ebook about couples communication and how to stop having fights all the time when you're trying to have real conversations. And then this one is a book that I wrote a few years back to help Black women find the right therapist match. I'm actually creating an app around that too. And then I also have a bunch of mental health related freebies, including a quick guide checklist for finding a therapist. And then here is the generator. And then also there's this fabulous book list. So the ultimate mental health and self-help reading list. I have been asked for book recommendations so many years that I just started keeping a list, and it is a Google Doc. So I change it and I add things all the time, kind of. So that's a freebie that you can get on my website. And then let's see, then we have our FAQs. So this tells you about how the prompts were chosen, how often you can do this. Is this a substitute for therapy? Short answer, no, it is not. Why I ask people to journal, and then it gives you a little direction on how to save the prompts. So that's the actual app. Once I fix the buttons, I will republish the website, and then you can have access to the real thing.
So this is what I want to say, and I put it in the chat everywhere. I think your name should be a household name. I think Ask a Black Psychologist should be on everybody's tongue. The resources are incredible. Being able to tap into a psychologist that can relate to your story is so needed. And then not only is she offering her services as a psychologist to help people, but she's also offering resources. And some of these resources are free. Her community is free. So those of us that need the help may not be able to afford it. You still, just like what Demia said earlier, you get close proximity to a psychologist that, depending on what she offers inside of her community, because we don't know what but I'm going to tell you this. She got the degree, she got the license in 42 states, right? And she is willing, able, and ready to help. I really feel like people should know your name. I really do. I feel like it should be like a group of Black psychologists and psychiatrists who create some type of ecosystem that people can get into to find the peace and the calm that they need. Because like she said, as African American people, we have a very unique experience here in America. We are living in a pressure cooker. How do you thrive while you have pressure on you? How do you thrive when people don't believe you should be holding the space you're holding simply because of what you look like? And she's not afraid to say that. And I'm not afraid to say that. So I really feel like once she gives us her link, I hope you guys decide to join her community. I really, 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 because she offers some great insight inside of these Zoom meetings. So thank you, Dr. Tanisha. Did you want to share anything else?
No, that's it for now.
Perfect. I think she did a really good job. What do you guys think? All right. You guys should be able to unmute yourself here in Zoom. You can mute yourself. Let's see here. Go back. Perfect. 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 Thank you, Dr. Tanisha. That was really good. All right. So we may not have a chance to do anything else, y'all, because I didn't want to take this too far, but I did want it to be early enough for us to be able to get more people in there and then not get too late, because we usually start at 7. I want us to be in, 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. I want to give you guys a chance to enjoy your rabbit holes before you go to bed, because I know people have ideas, especially those sassy seniors. They're making us look like we ain't doing a thing.
Oh, Misha. Oh, yeah. I forgot to mention that I was a sassy senior too.
Yeah, you are. By default, we're practicing sassy seniors. We're 50, but we're practicing sassy seniors. Plus, we want to be able to teach the class. We want to, not be able to teach it. All right. So, Nicola, what you got? You sharing an app?
I'm not sharing the app. I'm sharing a GPT. The app thing, we're gonna have to do a one-on-one with somebody, because that app is working my life. Okay.
Miranda, is she still on here, or does she have to drop off? Because we just did a call this afternoon about apps. I'll see if she'll do another call. Oh, she's here. So yeah. Miranda, she's doing that. She's slowing it down for us, because a lot of us think that the way that the information is being shared is too fast, and that's because we have time constraints. So she has open office hours for
So for me, it's remembering. It's like, okay, it's like once I do it a couple of times and then I go back and I'm like, what did I just do? It's like it's wiped out. It's wiped out. So I said, you know what, I'm just gonna come back to it. But I do have a GPT and that I use. This real quick. It's called I'm Nicola Worlds Moses, and I am a proud sassy senior. I'll be double nickels on September 4th. My birthday coming up, y'all. So I'm going to share.
Hold on, Nicole. Hold on. Come on back. You say you are a sassy senior.
Yes,
ma'am. You'll be double nickels.
Yes, ma'am.
And what is it that you like to do? How do you like to help people?
How do I like to help people? Like, you know what? I'm in everybody's business. That's how I help. That's how I'm helping people. It's like I can see their need before they can even see their need. And then I'm like, hey, listen, come in. Let me tell you how we can work this. What you can do is X, Y, Z. And I've always done that. But I've always done it manually. And now that I have AI, my brain is actually healing. I'm healing my brain. It's like I'm not stuck. I'm not stuck. I'm healing my brain. I'm telling you. I don't even have the headaches anymore. Because I've always had information overload. Mm-hmm. Now it's how you said the word compartmentalized, mm-hmm. Compartments, and I can always go back to it. And I don't even know when the last time I looked at my 11,000 books I have. Because I got stuff everywhere, and on the front of each book, I can know where this is at and the date that I did it, and the last time I looked. I don't even have to do that anymore.
Nice.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So
and
go ahead.
This is why I love AI as well. I love AI, even though, people will come into my inbox and be like, you need to learn how to draw. I'm like, baby, just Google me. That makes no sense.
What?
Yeah, they do. I love AI because it's given people the ability to make their ideas tangible.
Yes.
They're not having to try to figure this thing out by themselves, and they can create visuals that match what is inside of their, and that feels so good. And what makes it even better is if you can present that, or when you present that as a tool to help other people feel good. So that healing of the brain, it's like AI takes the pressure off of you trying to find the words and trying to find the visuals.
Do you remember when we first started AI in the images? I cried because majority of my family are artists. They can sing, play instruments, and I don't have any of that. I don't have that. I don't have any of that. But with AI, everything, all of the images, the designs, the colors, the shapes, everything, I can just put it together now. And I make some out of this world images. Well, I think I do anyway.
Well, we can see it right behind you. We can see that you do.
Look, I just told my love, didn't I just tell you I'm presenting? I love you. I'll call you. I see you when I get downstairs. I just told him. I just told him. I said, my love, I'm going to be presenting in a few seconds. He's like, oh, okay, do your thing, Nicole. Do your thing. He on the phone.
So do your thing. I'm going to go ahead and remove the spotlight on me. And when you're ready to share your screen, go for it.
Okay, let me find the thing. Hold on, let me take my glasses off so I can see. Isn't that terrible? I got to take my glasses off so I can see. There you go, right there. Start the broadcast. Okay, so my favorite pastime, what I like to do is eat. So I'm always at, can you see me? I'm always at the different restaurants. I love it, especially if they have a good menu, right? If they got a good menu, I'm there. I just had it up. What do I do? Okay, so, but a lot of them, they close down and because they don't have their social media intact. They don't have their social media intact. And so what I did was created the Social Spoon Pro. And this is for business owners, right? And it helps them with create the social media, the email campaigns. It also is an event hub. If you want to plan an event, it'll help you with that. If you want to change your menus, it'll help you with that. And then I also created an avatar, and it's called Meet Spoonie. So we're going to go into real quick, and I'm just going to do just the create the content, right? Okay, so let's say I'm gonna say, please create a post for Sunday brunch, right? And the menu is shrimp and grits. And did I say shrimp and grits? And chicken and waffles. Chicken and waffles at I say it's just at a restaurant. Just say at Nikki's house. Nikki's house. Saturday. What's Saturday's date, y'all? At Nikki's house. Okay, Saturday. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, I thought I was doing something wrong.
It's April 9th.
Okay. Oh, where's that? Girl, what'd I just do?
August 9th.
What did I say? April? August 9th.
Yeah.
What happened to the thing? Oh Lord. What I do, y'all?
You looking for your tab?
Yeah. I got 50.
It's at the end, isn't it? Isn't that it at the end?
Oh yeah.
You just deleted it, I think. Oh wait.
Oh yeah.
Right there.
Oh, I don't know what I just did.
Are we supposed to see the social spoon?
Yeah, that's what I thought we were seeing it, right?
We're looking at it now.
Okay, wait a minute, where I'm at. Okay, the brunch creation. Okay, so what it did was Sunday brunch, Soulful Sunday brunch gave me the theme. Content idea, highlight Nikki's house signature dishes, shrimp and grits, chicken and waffles, with a cozy, soulful vibe, inviting guests to enjoy a weekend treat. And then it has the caption, the call to action, the visual suggestion, the SEO keywords, the emojis, and the hashtags, right? And I mean, to me, it's easy. To me, it's just easy to do the social media because I see that they need it. And they always have somebody that's supposed to be the social media expert, right? And they're not giving them what they should be giving them. And then, like, less than Ty, tell the truth, you know, we in the 757. You find somewhere you like, you eating, the next thing you know, they close. You be like, what happened? I want to eat, and they're closed down. So that's what I've been presenting to different business owners because I want them to be great. I want them to be great, and I want to eat. So that's it. That is all. And I'm going to stop the share. But yeah. But I do have, I do have it in my Beacon store. I have it in my Beacon store. And it's just like, I see that there could be so much greater. And when you try to talk to these business owners, especially if they're older, they don't want to hear that. They think doing is working. And it's not working. It's not working for them. Not at all. So here I am in their business. And the person that's doing their social media is mad at me when all I'm trying to do is help you. So I just move on, go somewhere else to eat.
You know what? Sometimes, well, I think a no is a great thing.
Yeah.
It'll take you to the next person, a person
Yep.
that really appreciate what you're bringing to the table. So
Yep.
I don't, when people tell me no, I'm like, okay, cool.
Mm-mm.
But what I find is they'll end up circling the block.
Yeah. Yep.
They'll see what you've done for somebody else. They'll circle the block. When they circle the block, go ahead and 5x the cost.
Yeah. And I am.
Don't underestimate what you see. And a lot of people, they do that.
And I've been doing really good creating we talked about this before when I first did my one-on-one. I want to build the infrastructure, the ground level, and then let you go.
Yeah.
You got it. Everything there. I helped you. I trained you. I showed it to you. You can do it for yourself. I don't want to keep feeding you. I want you to fish for yourself.
Exactly. That's my thing too. I don't want to give people fish. I want to teach them how to fish.
Yeah. Here go the pole.
Yep. All right. So thank you for that, Nicola. Great job. Great job. Great
I
job.
was nervous. You see, I had to put the fan on like 99 times.
Get hot.
I'm over here sweating.
That's all right. It happens. When you first do this, it happens. So Ty, Anika, and I, we have our own little chat going on over here, and we take notes. One of the things that we came up with, and you guys let us know if this is what you want to do. So you guys know this is Ty's baby. This is what on the first Fridays inside of DCT, we do onboarding. What if the last Friday of each month, we open up the pitch thing to the entire community? We have a theme. We'll theme it. And then you can present your GPTs, your apps, your art, whatever you decide to present. But the one thing I want you to do is make sure you have a link, something people can go back to. I want you guys to have a lead magnet. When you have your lead magnet, it can be free. It's the freebie. What I want you to do inside of that freebie is have a tripwire. So that way people can purchase something that is low ticket. When they purchase that low ticket thing and that free thing, I want you guys to have your affiliate links inside of that digital download product that you share with people. Then when you get their email addresses, I want you to email them, or if you don't know how to set up a sequence, then you'll have to email them manually. But if you know how to set up a sequence, what you can do is turn your freebie into an email course, teaching them ways to go from idea to done through 5 days of emails. if you know how to do the sequencing. And we're going to talk about that inside of DCT. So you guys see the beacons module is under construction. So we're going to be adding things inside of beacons to teach you guys how to create those email sequences, to teach you guys how to offer the digital downloads, to show you guys how to offer your affiliate links without having to do a lot, right? Beacons is one of the best places, I think, to start as a newbie. All right. There are, to be honest with you guys, there are better applications than Beacons. But Beacons has it's easier to get into that and do what you need to do, learn what you need to learn, then graduate from Beacons. This is the link I've been waiting for. Here is Dr. Tanisha's link, YouTube. Here is Dr. Tanisha's link. Go ahead and let's see here. Y'all saw Dr. Tanisha has a book to help you and your boo not argue with each other. Go ahead and grab that book. Y'all need to stop all that fighting. All right. All right. So yeah, so 7 o'clock, I want to go ahead and shut this down so you guys can get into your rabbit holes. But if anybody is anybody going live on TikTok or anything after this to share anything? If you are, Ty is. Ty, what you gonna be talking about?
Everything we're talking about now, these apps, because that was amazing. Now I'm ready to go down the rabbit hole. Kelly will probably be there. Toy will probably be there. Janice will probably be there.
I'll be on there too. Yeah, because this whole app situation is making it very easy for people to create digital experiences for other people and to get their names out there. All right. Oh, Dr. Tanisha gave us a direct link to her community. So I'm going to copy this and put it here. I'm going to also put Dr. Tanisha's link to her community inside of DCT as one of my favorite communities. So that way you guys can find her inside of, I'll share my screen so you can see inside of DCT. So inside of DCT, we have, as a matter of fact, once you start inside of our school community, we literally set this thing up for you to succeed. So when you first come in, a lot of people have a question of how do I start? What do I do? So under the how to get started, very first thing, complete this first. Complete the following in the first 30 days. Week 1, click here, do this. Week 2, or number 2, click here, do this. So we basically take you on a tour. So that way you can get everything you need, know where to go. Also, we have the digital marketing term. So that way you guys can understand what a lead magnet is and what a tripwire is, what a landing page is, what a thank you page is, email sequence, all of these things. And then we also give you copywriting formulas. What is PAS? Problem, agitate, solution. So when you're presenting your offer to people, pick a copyright formula. Do you want to present the problem, agitate it, and then present the solution? Is it Allstate that does that? The mayhem man, is it Allstate? So the Allstate guy, he comes in, you guys seen the commercials, he come in, he is the problem. Then he agitates the problem. Then he presents Allstate as a solution. That is problem, agitate, PAS. Then you have attention, interest, desire, action. FAB, feature, advantage, benefit, before and after bridge. Ps, picture, promise, proof, push, buyer objections, right? So you can take these, copy it, go over into ChatGPT, drop it in here, and you can say, all right, do that. Help me create or write copy. Help me write copy for my affiliate link to DCT AI Learning Lab. Send it through. Because it has this thing here, it's going to, let's turn your buyer objections into bold, clear, purpose-driven copy that makes your DCT AI Learning Lab affiliate pitch feel irresistible. So your optimized objection busting copy. I don't have time. No time, no problem. Most lessons take under 10 minutes. I don't have money. Start today for $10. That's less than 2 days of fancy coffee, once a month. It won't work for me. All right, yes, it will. 0 skill, 0 problem. This is built for beginners, busy parents, side hustlers, anyone who's tired of trying to figure it out alone. So you guys see what I'm doing there. Any affiliate link, if you're going to CCC or you're going to Dr. Tanisha's group or wherever you're going, you can share your affiliate link so that way people can find you. And you not even sell a single thing. And I want you guys to learn how to do that. So that way you don't have the pressure of needing a beacons right away. You can start building capital for your business simply by sharing your unique affiliate code to programs you believe in. All right. April says she works for Allstate. She's at work right now. All right. So that is Barrington, you got something? Go for it.
I know that she's been teaching you guys how to do the custom GPTs, but on the output of what it's outputting, you can put the links in the output. So if you created an AI image art, a custom GPT that produces art, when it prints it out, when it's finished, does an output, the link should lead back to DCT or whatever affiliated program or your own website. You should be building your list. So if you go in a lot of these groups where they're letting you give it away, that's why I said the reason why I actually posted that in that freebie share, nobody actually looked at it. I wanted to say, look at it and then model it, because at the bottom of it, when it produces like the action figure, it says it'll go to my site or go to affiliated site, the output of it. And that's how since January, I've given away like 6 or 7 GPs. I don't normally say what I make, but it's just giving away the GP, that action figure thing, that since January, just free. It's made over $700 and people just clicking on the links. Then the 6 other ones I gave away, just giving them away, have made about $3,000 to $4,000, just giving it away around on the sites that say you can give the GPT. So on that output, change the link. And I guess coaches, Ty, and you guys show them how to do change the output at the end where they can put a link in there. And that's what so I actually even have like a link tracker for myself. I rotate the links that goes in the output. That's another level there, but just to give some way how they can give away something, a GPT, and actually make money inside of the GPT.
Is it your easiest 1, 2, 3 AI images? Is that the post?
No, I actually put the action figure forwards on the freebie share.
On the freebie?
And the freebie share a couple of days ago.
Okay.
But when you grab the GPT and you look at it, once it finishes doing a mini action figure, it actually has a link in the outputs. And that's where I was driving traffic back when that trend took off in January. I just simply gave it away. And people started clicking on those links. But like I said, you can have I've had a custom tracker for years, but what it does, it's like a bit.ly link, but inside of it, I can rotate the links in the output too. Based on how many clicks it'll change the link. It'll be a different link the next time, So, but you don't have to do that. I don't get that technical with it, but just put your links in there. So if they're giving away like custom GPTs in groups, they want to make money for DCT middle affiliate link, put their DCT link inside of the output.
Yep. I don't think, okay, let me explain something to you guys about Barrington. Barrington owns websites. Barrington sells websites. Barrington is he's incredible at what he does. Barrington, tell them what you do.
I sold my first digital product in 1999 on eBay. Okay. So the PL industry per se that they started, I'm not saying I was the first, but I probably was the third, but I was the first one that actually had a community around PLR in 2005. Okay. They had at the highest, since members back then, we were already using podcasts, but it wasn't even, we were using WordPress as websites. It wasn't even, we were building plugins. They weren't even calling it plugins then. Okay. We were already developing, we released a software product with source code for a year, and we let our members sell the source code. Our members also pretty much helped start Google and Amazon, because back then Google, when they first came out, let you test their systems, and we were testing their databases, their ad tracking. So it allows us to make money because we were testing it, so we knew how to appear in the beginning, on top of the search engines. So when Amazon launched, also, we basically the first 1,000 to 2,000 ebooks, and they were pretty much our members. They helped start that, and they were ghostwritten. Most most of those ebooks, they were first and they were ghostwritten. That I worked out a deal with the Chicken Soup for the Soul guys to use their ghostwriters. That's the first time I ever said that. So it all started at what they call a big seminar with them. And from that point on, I realized that you could be a broker for anything. Once I realized this Chicken Soup or the Soul guys didn't write the books in their series, this is imagine I'm talking to Mark Victor Hansen at it was called a big seminar in Disney World back in 2004 or three, I forgot the day, and they were doing a speaking thing. It was my first big conference I went to internet market, and they were on the stage and they didn't write that books. So when they came off, it was a 7-day conference. So one day I asked them, could I take them for dinner? So I bought them drinks, and they started telling me about the ghostwriters and all that, and some of them were there. So I hired them, someone while I was there, and I launched a website with the ideal. And then I put a website out what I was gonna do. I hadn't did it. And back then it was an old warrior forum. And the time I got home, I had 125 members who started paying for the ideal. I hadn't even did it yet. And that's how it launched, the Web Prophet School. Because I ended up getting them the ghostwriters. So if they say how to teach a parrot to write, they would charge me $1,500. I would charge the members $1,650. I became a broker. So I was passing a Word doc, making $100 to $500 with the ghostwriters. I never knew who was writing it. I just contacted them, told them what the ideal, and they would write the ghostwriting. They would send it to me. My member would pay me. I give them the book, and it was done ghostwritten, and I would pretty much make $100 to $500 per book. And I was just passing a doc. That's all I was doing. I said, hold up, if they can be so can I. Okay.
That's right. That's right.
So I just took their ideal, but my mind went far. I said, okay. Back at that time, I was only thinking real estate and stock brokers in my mind. But I said, oh, they're content brokers. And I realized I could become a broker for anything.
Yep, that's exactly where I got in talking to Barrington. I noticed that a lot of these school communities, they broker content. They're not even the creators of this content. They have people that come in and do it. And the same thing with the what is it? Say the books again, the name of the books the ghostwriters, they didn't write their own books.
Oh, no, they didn't, the Chicken Soup for the Soul series.
Yeah, they didn't write that.
That whole series, they've had bestsellers were all ghostwritten.
All ghostwritten.
If you look at Chicken for the Soul, Chicken for the Soup, that's the same people, but they've ghostwritten them. And here's a strategy that I learned because they were getting drunk and I just had a beer on the thing. I never even took a sip out of it. I was just taking notes. Okay, I was feeding them, they were talking. What they did is say, in the industry, they were experts. So as you're a doctor, unless I'll use your example, so you just did your thing, they would take 10 of you and they give you a series of 10 questions. You'd answer the questions and that would be a chapter.
Oh.
So they would do 10 people that were experts in that field, ask them a series of interview questions that they would write, then they'd license the content and put it in their book. So 10 people wrote the book for them that were experts. So they didn't have to be an expert. They just got 10 experts in that subject. And then they took, and the people didn't realize what they were doing. They were taking each of them became a chapter, but they licensed it from them. And they combined it, and that became the books by chapter. But it was experts writing the book. They just licensed their content, not knowing that it'll be part of a bestseller book. But they licensed it to them, there's nothing they could do. They paid for the license, they put them in, and that became chapters. So I want you to think about what I just said. So you don't have to necessarily be an expert, but you can get 10 experts and still have a bestseller. And this was going on back in early 2000s. So they've been, like I said, if you look at this New York Chicken Soup for the Soul series, you see they probably have 4 or 5 bestsellers. They didn't write it. They compiled it and they put their name in the forward. Okay, so I know it makes you think about that now. I see your mind rolling there on the screen. So think about what you guys can think about. No, and let me give you an example here. Let me say here. So you take 10 of you guys. If you want to introduce it out, make a book real quick from the 10 of you people. What y'all talked about here, you each one of y'all have a chapter in the book. And then DCT has a bestseller book based on the expertise of their members. So each chapter, and then we know you have experts in here, the creator and herself, obviously, but notice how I did that. So if she produces it and it's based on you and she produces, now it's a bestseller book the first 2 days is out. That's what they were doing because they put the experts in, they knew they used them, so they became bestsellers the first day. So, but you didn't have to write. So if each person only had to answer the questions and they're part of the chapter, one chapter, all of us can write one chapter about what we do. Because it doesn't have to be that long. You're just explaining what you do. So each chapter becomes, so one person's AI art, one person is
Suno music.
Suno music, one person is, or it could just be a niche of just Black people, people of color, experts in the digital marketing thing, or whatever you want to put in there.
So I feel like just thinking about Dr. Tanisha and the whole Black experience, it could be something about AI and us telling our stories about how we got from where we are now to being experts inside of AI. I don't know why my computer is buffering like this. But Ty, she would be great inside the book too to talk about her accredited program. So that's a really good idea. To put out a DCT book and have each person. All right. So Ty, go for it.
So we just got schooled, y'all. We just had like a whole mastermind just happened. So when we doing like the follow-up, Barrington, when we gonna have actual boot camp summit, like a follow-up to the follow-up, because they're asking for it on YouTube. I'm literally looking at YouTube and they're going crazy over there.
I was about to say,
and
I didn't even know I wouldn't even have went there if I knew it was on YouTube. I thought I was just talking to the people right here.
I mean, sorry, but yeah, they like, hello, when's class? So,
yeah. I like I said, I didn't even mean. I thought I really was sharing it to just the people.
Well,
gatekeep,
I mean, it's still family over there too. Don't get it twisted.
Okay.
It's still family over there too.
If you know the Wayback Machine, it's the internet, archive of the internet. Go type in the webprofitschool.com in the Wayback Machine and type in 2004, 2005. It was one of the top 1,000 sites on the internet based on Amazon tracking, not me saying that. And that was a PLR coaching site. Now imagine the PR became one of the top. That was my site.
What was it again?
The Web Profit School.
When I typed it in, there was Barrington.
I got it.
But type it back. Put it into 2004 because I actually had sold it briefly in the middle thing there because I left it and what I was doing. But go back 2005 or 2006. Now that is something that I'm coming out that I showed her. That's WBS click pages. I got think of ClickFunnels, go high level. That's my next thing. It's actually finished. I'm just testing it.
Wow. Build pages in seconds with AI. That's incredible.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. No, but it also inside you can have memberships. You can build funnels, but you don't have to. What I saw with them was in my coaching clients, they were struggling with getting with System.io and things, setting up their things or System.io or Beacons. Not even Beacons, some of them struggle with it. So I was like, this is all template driven. That site that you just showed you that's really getting ready to come out, the click pages, it's all template driven. So you don't have the tech. I'm trying to remove the tech part out of it. Okay. So that's what that solution is. And then that was actually just for you. That was you weren't supposed to post, but you posted it.
That was just for me. Okay. Well, I didn't go through all of it. They didn't. I didn't.
No. That's okay. That wasn't for people. That was because we hadn't talked about it yet. That's why I sent it privately to you. So
yeah, I do that a lot. I'm sorry.
But the instant workshop AI.com, which I launched briefly only to my list, then the price is going to go up though, is it creates workshops based on your keyword. You can type it in instantworkshopai.com. Right now it's a low price because that's only did it launch. I wanted people to get on it, but I also had educators, doctors, lawyers, teachers who are a hard crowd go through it first before I let a marketer see it. Okay, and they like, oh, they like this is good. Okay, so the instant workshop. So if you put in a keyword, say how to build a garden, it'll create a whole course on it. Mind map. It'll go translations, different languages. It'll do quizzes, do all the ads based on your keyword that you put in. Okay, so So do a whole workshop. So what I teach people is let it print out the whole thing, the whole framework, but then let it do, it's created it, AI, but of course, if you're an expert in it, you go change it, throw it in the gamma, boom, boom, you change it. And things that would take you hours or weeks to do, you can do that day. You have a workshop ready to go. Start in the morning, you could be teaching a workshop that afternoon with the instant workshop AI.
So it sounds like we need to have Barrington on the calendar to do something.
Look, I don't send him a private message and everything because, like, I'm what is
because I'm looking at his site now and it says, "Can I translate to another language? Easily regenerate and customize content, including translating into different languages to cater to a global audience."
That's live. That one's live.
And y'all, it's $27 and $47.
So again, Barrington, do you teach? Do you do masterminds? Do you do like,
what I do like groups and things. I really don't take on any other clients because a lot of times I stay behind the scenes.
Okay.
Some people I sold the product. I didn't even want to be because.
So I hear like a small group.
Yeah, I hear, that's what I hear.
That's what I heard.
Right. Because personally for me, I just never. I put people out in front and let it go. I don't need to be in front of the camera.
Fine. Okay. So
I can be, but I prefer to push people forward.
So you like to be behind the scenes.
I better be behind the scenes, y'all. They have spotlight. Don't bother me one bit, because I want to give you the spotlight, actually. So
somebody just said we are watering at the mouth here. Like, wow.
I'm telling you, YouTube, they want the class. I know this, right? Wow, you're dropping gems. Wow, this option. We are like Misha just said.
But that was the two, honestly, which I wanted to, even though she put it out, I didn't mean to. I want to talk to her briefly. I have like 12 things that will help with video. Another image, the 123 image that I posted there, that will be, that the domain isn't live yet. It will be 123aiimages.com. But the domain, but I did post it there for the sneak peek. We have, I have copywriting apps, just like the workshop. I have a copywriting there will be a copywriting app. I have one that will put offers. It's a full-blown what it called a launch offer. They'll do launches, like a framework, 50 different frameworks. Okay. And they'll do that with a launch and an offer. But it's AI, it's its own setup, it's app that's out there. And these aren't software that hasn't been working. My coaching clients have been using it for over a year. I just didn't release them. Okay, so they've been working. I just didn't make it. So it's not like, oh, it might work. No, they work. They're fine. Okay, and so they've been out there for. I just didn't share it with people. Only the client. They pay for the coaching. They got that also. Okay, so that's how I didn't. Now I'm going to release them one at a time to people. Okay.
Right. Well,
okay.
You're speaking some people's language in here. I just
or once I get finished talking to you, it may just be a DCT thing. Once we got to work out the deal, but I got to talk to you about offline.
All right. So I'm about to get you on my calendar, so that way we could talk about this.
And you didn't see it because you're busy. I posted something there. I had posted something. Somebody wanted to sign up, and I did not give them the links. I need you to sign up as an affiliate to my product. So I didn't give them the link because they asked me, and I said, I'm in her house. I'm not taking her people. And you missed it when I said, can you sign up as an affiliate so I can give the link out to them? I didn't even give it to them because I want you to be the affiliate. I don't want to take, I'm not that person. I don't come in and steal anybody's. People think I might, but I'm really not. I want you to get credit for any sale. If I posted something in your group, I don't want to not you get credit for it.
Perfect. So we're going to have to, just message that to me in a private message and let me know what you want to do. And yeah, I got first.
I just sent
and
you.
then I'm second. So
I beat you to it, Ty. No.
Okay, second and third, but it don't matter who's first out of the two of us. I'm just saying.
Okay.
So, and somebody said inside of YouTube that DCT is a small community. Just 1,300 of us. Just talk to us. All right. So Miranda, go for it. Let's see what she got.
Sweet. I just want to say something before I drop off. I did your recipe generator. I posted it in the community where you put the ingredients that is in your house. You don't have to go buy anything else, and it will tell you what you want to cook. I have that in the GPT, and I just turned it into a generator for you guys.
Wow, that was just, it's called Budget Meals, y'all. use this generator. Let's see here.
Put whatever you have in your house, and it's gonna, and put however many people you feeding, and it's gonna pop up. I usually just use the GPT, but I just threw it into code and got a little generator and just made up some ingredients in the house. You could put whatever you have, like chicken, you have green beans, you have broccoli, like look in your pantry. And all the stuff that you have in your pantry, your spices, your onions, your broccoli, your pasta, if you have some flour, sugar, eggs, milk, because you don't want to go buy any food. So you're gonna list, you gotta put more than chicken.
Just the chicken.
So because you got more than just chicken in your house.
What else I
so
got?
Just think of, you got chicken, you have some rice, you have some potatoes, you might have some flour, eggs, milk, you might have some type of beans, broccoli, onions, mushrooms. Just go with that, and then just put spices.
Onions, mushrooms, and spices.
Yeah, so I use this GPT a lot, and I gave it to my daughter. She's 30. She has a 4-year-old, and I said, go in your house, in your cabinet, and she types up everything in that GPT, and it tells you what you can cook, what ingredients you need, and some recipes. You can hit next, and it'll take you to another one. So you don't have to go to the store and buy anything. You go look in your cabinet, your freezer, your refrigerator, type it in there, and it's going to give you recipe ideas without going to spend another dime. I use it in the GPT all the time.
Nice. And that's the beauty of building out these apps and these GPTs, and well, it's just a part of being in DCT. This is just what we do. We do AI a different way than everybody else. We don't just stick to trends. We find pain points and we provide solutions based on our abilities in AI. So this has been a really good meeting, and I feel like now go ahead and give me a 1 in the chat, both on YouTube and here in Zoom. Do you guys want more of these like show and tells? We want to make sure, I didn't ask you guys. I told you guys we had the idea of doing it on Fridays, last Fridays of the month. Do you guys want to do you want to do the show and tells? I really don't care what you create. You want to do it? Give me a 1 in the chat. Y'all don't want to do it?
They just put a bunch of ones in the chat.
They did.
What are you looking at?
Anika's post. I'm sitting up here under Anika's because I had told her welcome back. All right. So y'all want to do this just because I want to show my freebie funnel from last week. Let's see here. And Dr. Tanisha's group probably just grew. And a lot of the other, or Daphne and who else was Tracy, and who else presented? Nola. You got
Cemella.
Cemella. So you probably got some people that joined your email list and grabbed your freebies. And that's what I want you guys to be able to do, is to be able to grow your list and grow it right inside of a community of people who are looking for what you want, because we all do something different. Even though we do AI, we all do AI differently. So this has been really good. Really, really good. I feel really pumped by this. So me and Ty and Anika, we're going to put our heads together and think about how we can do a show and tell within DCT. And give me a 2 in the chat if y'all want me to do YouTube. Y'all want me to zoom into YouTube too? So that way. All right. So yeah.
Hey, this is weird the way ThriveCart works. I sent you an affiliated link, but it'll send you a link, but it's going to assign you to all the it's going to send you an email for everything. I'm not spamming it. That's just how the system works. So when it hits partner, it's going to send you an affiliated link for every product that's in there. That's
okay.
That's different than the one I'm getting ready to move it over to my own, but that's where it is right now.
Okay. So I'm just checking my SMS because I have let's see here. I have I hate ThriveCart. You got to find your code somewhere else in the system.
No, but I'll no. When I do that, I give you your own. I'll send the code directly. What your code is, so you don't have to find it. Once you sign up, I'll know your code.
No, I'm stuck at the 2-factor authentication enabled, so I have to find that code so I can get into ThriveCart. So I struggle with that, trying to find that code, because it doesn't just pop up under I can't remember the name of it for all my codes. But it's me. It's the way I have everything set up, because I have 18 steps on everything. So I got it open, and once I get it open, I'll message you over in school, and we can talk about it. So thank you for that. We got some heavy hitters in there. I don't know about y'all. We got some heavy hitters inside of DCT. Nicola says, can you purchase now? Nicola, just wait till I get my affiliate.
No, that's why I didn't post, because I wanted, see what I'm saying? I know I've been in plays on some calls where a person posted their link in somebody else's Zoom call and didn't even give it any to the person, the host. I'm like, what are you doing? right. And the host let it go, but they talked after me. But I'm like, why? With the person, like, that's not your home. It's not your place to do that. So.
And a lot of people don't even. A lot of
We've
people
had
don't
that
even
conversation.
Yeah, a lot of people don't even understand. You know, you don't come into somebody else's house and put your feet on their table, and then go, "Oh, what did I do?" Right?
No.
Same thing in these communities. All right. So, but I got to get ready to get out of here, y'all, because I got to go make a run for something. So this has been really good. Thank you guys so much, and we're gonna do this again. All right. All right. All right. Bye, y'all. I gotta go. Bye. Thank y'all. This has been good. I'll talk to you.